Families are starting to gravitate to the nearest water to stay cool, but today we learned not all of Austin's public pools are ready for the summer.
The city still has expensive problems on their hands with pools that were already repaired with your tax dollars. KXAN's Aaron Cargile hit the pools today to investigate.
A refreshing sight for families. Givens Pool is back in business.
Yeah, it's a great pool.
But there are still big problems under the surface. This concrete was empty last summer due to a leak. 50,000 gallons disappearing per day. The city spent $250,000 to fix it. Parks and Rec says water is still leaking even more than before. This time, 60,000 gallons a day.
It's unfortunate that it's leaking water, but it's a great asset for the community. Hate to lose it.
Givens will stay open this summer. The city says it's figured out a way to recapture some of the H2O and put it back in the pool. But for these guys, they're still waiting for their neighborhood oasis.
They said it might be open next summer, and then next time they said it might be open the next summer.
The skate park is right next to the very dry Mabel Davis pool.
When there was water, it was a fun place for everybody.
The city says a contractor is still trying to fix a leak discovered last year. If these guys are lucky, repairs will be done by mid to late June. And they'll be able to dive in after sweating their tails off for hours. In East Austin, Aaron Cargile, KXAN News.
Also, Patterson Pool near the Miller development could be closed for up to a week. Just yesterday, a maintenance team discovered a significant crack in the motor that runs their filtration system.
Well, here's a better idea of the cost involved in managing those city pools. The Austin Parks and Recreation Department oversees 51 public pools and splash pads. According to the latest aquatics assessment, Barton Springs Pool costs around $500,000 to operate each year. Other big city pools cost anywhere from $83,000 to $266,000 a year. And neighborhood pools cost around $50,000 a year on average. Austin City Council could decide to put more money toward the pools by adding a $120 million bond on the November ballot. The money would also pay for 4 new pools in underserved neighborhoods. Without that money, the city could be forced to close some pools that are too expensive to fix.